Are you there? Are you there? Thank you very much. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. Okay. It is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Abraham. Olukunle Abraham. Okay, I already drew a schedule on what we'll be talking about today, and that is talking about all other contestants in the presidential race come 2023. Yesterday we talked about Kwakwanso, and that's Rabiu Musa Kwakwanso, the presidential candidate for the New Nigeria People's Party, and his running mates, Bishop Isaac Idahosa. And we looked at quite a number of reasons why we should consider them or why we should not consider them. And so today I was going to talk about Showore. I was going to talk about Showore, our man. Our man. He's one young, interesting young man that I like him so much. I like him. And even though not all his ideologies, I don't like all his ideologies, and most importantly, the way he addresses, some people, addresses people. I think it's not about the it's not about the issue, that they will look at. So it now it now forfeits the right thing you have said. They won't hear what you have said because they will pay more attention to the wrong way you have said it anyway. So, but then please pardon me, let us leave Showore for today, and then we'll come back to that because something came up yesterday. We saw these pictures, around us where some bishops, supposed bishops, were said to have attended the unveiling of Shettima, the running mate of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the APC. Recall that recently Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu had a meeting with the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, the person of Pastor E. Adeboye, and there were insinuations that Pastor Adeboye had, succumbed and supported the Muslim ticket. Of course, I came up here and I did a video to show you the disclaimer that he did not support anybody. He's not a partisan and party person. He is a servant of God, and he will do what God asked him to do. And so he's not supporting anybody. He's not supporting any Muslim ticket. But then we saw, clergymen, bishops at Shettima's unveiling, and Tinubu's campaign organizations have come to say that they are not fake, because there is a widespread insinuation that they are fake. Going by their looks and all of that. Somebody said, but they are wearing bishop clothes. Oh, the bishop clothing is an attire. Clothing is an attire. The bishopric is an office. It's an office. So it's not Bishop Oyedepo he is a bishop. He is a bishop, but he doesn't wear these things that these people are wearing. I know Bishop Abioye there, Bishop David Abioye. He doesn't wear all these things. This man just wears their normal suit and trousers and shirts and ties. And so what that simply means is that you can easily, so that means if your calculation, if your judgment is by the looks, that means then you will say that Bishop Oyedepo is not a bishop, because he doesn't wear one tiny cap in the center of his head, and he doesn't wear a gown and, have a collar around his neck. I've never even seen Bishop Oyedepo wear a collar. So it's not about the way the person looks. It's not about, it's not about what the person is wearing. It's about the office. Now, that office, in the office of the bishop, I would really have loved that we look at it. in the office of the bishop, when Apostle Paul was describing people who are to be found in that office, people who are fit for that office, they are men who are supposed to be acceptable by all. They are supposed to be men who are known by all, to be a man of who has his house under control. He must be a man of one wife, and so he must also be acceptable to all, like I said earlier on. And so Khan has come out to say that they do not know these guys. They don't know this guys called Bishop. So the question is, who is playing who? Who is trying to deceive who? For what reason will you be trying to deceive anybody? Why is it that everything about the All Progressive Congress is always looks shady? It's always questionable. Why is it that everything it's always questionable? It's always, I don't know why. It's just happening that way. Everything. Why is it that everything about this party is questionable? Why is it that there is always the people will always doubt why this person or that person? Why is nobody talking about the running mate of that's okay, and I think that noise has gone down now. But why is nobody talking about the running mate of Kwakwanso, Pastor Bishop Isaac Ibdaosa? Why is nobody talking? Why is it? Why is everything? Now it was in this same party that first of all we heard about placeholder. I mean, there was somebody, Masari was in that office before we heard that he resigned. Why now? Can't. I'm just wondering. It's a serious matters on ONIF TV. Now you are free to drop your comments. I'm just wondering why is everything about APC questionable? Why is everything questionable? Why is it that the way they do their things in their party? I'm not a partisan person, so I'm neutral. Why is it that the way they do their things in that party, there is always questioning? People question the way they do their things. Now, Bishop, supposed bishops show up for your unveiling. Unveiling that even the Christian bodies of Nigeria are against. Then some bishops showed up there and you said that is okay. Well, let's just take it from this angle. The Tinubu campaign organization has described as unwarranted distractions the viral pictures and videos of some Christian clergy at Wednesday's unveiling of Senator Kashim Shettima, the All Progressive Congress APC vice presidential candidate in Abuja. Mr. Bayo Ononuga, Director of Media and Communications, Tinubu Campaign Organization, in a statement on Thursday said the clergymen were not fake as was being purported or speculated in the social media. The APC formally presented Senator Shettima to the public and its various organs as the running mate of his 2023 presidential candidate, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, at a well-attended ceremony, Ononuga said. He added that at the unveiling, Tinubu and Shettima, the former governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State and Governor Atiku Bagudu of Jigawa and the party's national chairman Abdullahi Adamu in their speeches addressed fundamental issues of nation building. Okay. And so this, he said, was the focus of the APC and its candidates with a progressive and prosperous nation where all citizens could find joy and fulfillment. After how many years? People are being kidnapped every day. People are being killed every day. People are losing loved ones. People are paying heavily, ransomed heavily. Yet we have, security that are being paid heavily. And we don't even know who is doing who. We don't even know who is doing the wrong thing. We don't even know who is doing the right thing. We don't even know who is not doing what he ought to do. We don't even know who is causing the problem. Another guy explained that the event was an open affair which allowed members of the public to attend, including the clergymen and some others now being derided by alien of the opposition. We want to say that those clergymen were not faith, not machineries or yam sellers as the purveyors of hatred have made Nigerians to believe in the social media. They are not big names in Christendom yet. They are gradually building up their missions. Okay, that's okay. Now, like, why did you go for the ones that are not big names? Why didn't you come for the big ones? Why didn't you come? Because you know they know they can't be, no, they can't be bought over. Is it Bishop Oyedepo you want to buy over? I remember Bishop attended one state, he attended a program in one state like that, and the governor gave him an envelope, and he said, I hope that is not a security vote. Hey, how much is it, the envelope? 20,000. Anyway, at that time it was a very long time ago. You know, it's a question everything. There are no people you can buy over. So it seems like, you know, they look for people who are, you know, who will readily, you know, be willing to, and you know, and for them to show on national TV and go viral in pictures. I think that's a publicity for them also. So it's okay. He said they are not big names. That's okay, you know. So that means what he's trying to say is that you might not know them. So as you feel you should have known them, or they should be big names, you know, that you already know. He said they are church leaders who genuinely believe that Nigerians must eschew politics of hatred and religious bigotry, and rather embrace politics of peace and nation building. We therefore deplore the hysterical twisting of the presence of these men and women in Kakasok and the false accusation against candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Senator Shettima Onanuga said. He added that the orchestrated social media sensation over the presence of the clergymen were needless and all calculated to distract from the huge success recorded at the unveiling held at Yaradua Center. He expressed belief that Nigeria's world were, however, too wise and discerning to see through this shenanigans. He assured that Tinubu, Shettima, and the APC were working very hard to provide purposeful leadership and good progressive governance that would improve the quality of the lives of Nigerians, which they have been trying to do for the past 7 years. We are well aware that the opposition parties and the sponsors of the social media carried jittery and threatened by the intimidating political credentials of our candidates. Really, that's okay. The only way they hope to shift attention of public scrutiny away from their uninspiring candidates and candidate credentials is to create social media distraction. Our campaign is determined on focusing on core governance issues that affect Nigerians with a view to confronting them and make the desired improvements in the standard of living of our people on under stress. Well, I do not know why you have not been doing that for the past 7 years. You know, I have always said and I've always believed that if you knew how to do it much better, I think you should have helped, you know, I should have worked very, very hard with the incumbent president to do, you know, much more than he is doing at the moment. You know, for instance, security issue is an in thing. ASU has been on strike for over 100 days now, and all of that, students are at home. You say, but this is not the first time, you know, ASU is going on strike. But should we continue to go on strike? Is it a good thing? You are only, or you just want to mark your own register on as to, you know, they also went on strike while I was there. Is it good? Is it a good register to be marked? Well, that's it. I just want to look at a few other things. Tinubu had said that those clerics were not hired. He said those clerics were not hired. He said he stated that the clerics at the unveiling of his running mate Shettima were not fake. He said they were at the event, which was open to all as genuine well-wishers. So he said they are genuine well-wishers. Please just keep dropping your comment. Make them simple and civil. Just drop your comment. Let us know what you feel about this. What's your opinion about this particular matter? You know, it drew my attention. It caught my attention, you know, even before people were beginning to see, you know, read minutes to it. But then I had also seen them as, you know, these guys don't look real. They don't look real. Look at the guy in white. His dress looks like one that was being brought out of you know, foldings. You know, squeezed together and say, "Oh, God, wear this one and wear this one. Whether it's your size, you know, that kind of thing." Look at him very well. A guy in white, you know, that has a nose mask, and probably one of the reasons why he's wearing his nose mask is for coverage of identity. You know, because the nose mask has a way of covering your identity to some extent. You know, people cannot just, you know, recognize you, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's the way me I see it. That's the way me I see it. That's the way me I see it. Look at the man behind him. Looks, you know. Anyway, just. Oh, my fault. I just the way me I just see it. So, but just stay free to drop your comment. Make it simple and simple. No abuse anybody. Instead, no abuse anybody. I mean, you hear me abuse anybody? I beg go. Me no abuse anybody. So. That's so we dey see because this issue of APC thing, you say now the why we go dey talk about APC most of the time now because now then they inside government and now then they make things they hard for us. Now they no announce it they want increase fuel price, but even though they don't they talk and since today now we don't they buy the cheapest way we they get now 180 for inside southwest here so for inside Lagos we they buy we they buy for close to 250 200. 190 for inside some places for inside Oyo state, for 199 for inside some places for inside Osun state. I know some places too they say that they sell for as high as 250. So waiting how we want take look all this matter. Maybe make we jump go this other issue of waiting at the talk. Portable. The guy done the holla now say he no go refund money. I don't even know, maybe they done the ask and say make a refund money, say make money where you take campaign for them for inside Ocean. I hope say say that issue done they cause katakata for inside the matter. Maybe they done the ask him for the money back. Maybe they don't they ask him for the money. But anyways is a waste. Maybe we just see as things go. The matter where they look on top ground now. This one where we did now. Now the issue of those clerics will show up for inside Shettima unveiling for Wednesday. We they look and very, very closely because they can PFN, all of them, they don't say we don't know this guy, so we they don't know them. So no be issue of say they know just or people know just like them, but people don't know, they are not known. And I like that the guy, the spokesperson don't come and counter say they no be known faces. They are not known people. They are not. Well, it's okay. Please let's discuss this. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Abraham, and of course, I would always bring updates to you, talk about these issues, and then issues that make the round. You know what I'm talking about. And so, when I come back, I hope that by my next video, I'll be able to talk about our own Omoyele Sowore and how much how prepared is he, and how much of a candidate for presidency he is. Could it be a choice? This one that all of us are just shouting, be obedient. Are you sure Omoyele Sowore is not even a better candidate? We'll look at that in our next video.